I want to talk to women right now. If you're a woman listening to me, please come forward. Come forward. I want to tell you something. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with us? I'm a woman as well, so I'm talking to myself, both you and myself. You know, when they are shaming women for not having children, you will find other women there. When they are shaming women for not getting married early, you will find women there. When they are dehumanizing women for any reason whatsoever, it is women, other women that you will find there. I'm saying this because of this Ibom air situation. I slept last night. I slept angry. Let me just put it that way. I was angry. I was annoyed because of a video I saw. Hurricane needs to be sanctioned. Not only this girl. By the way, they already said this girl is sitting in Kirikiri somewhere. I think people should start asking, where this girl is. Where is her whereabouts? And she's supposed to be released. Because it's obvious that this girl was dehumanized. And, she went through a lot in the hands of the Ibom air staff on this particular day. But because the videos that they first of all released, they made sure that it favored Arike and, it made them look like the victim. But now getting to find out that Ibom Air isn't even the victim. That woman that said, she's slapping me. She's not even the victim because it's obvious that, they had already previously fought. She wanted to leave the airplane. They did not allow her to leave. They did not show the clips where both the Ibom air staff and the young lady were fighting because obviously at the point where she started slapping the Ibom air hostess, there was no wig on their heads. They both were not wearing wig. It is now that we are getting to see, what happened, what preceded, that young lady slapping her. It is now we are seeing it. But Ibom hair removed those parts in order to make this young lady look very bad. And they even went further to release, a nude, And it is this woman, this same hostess, that removed her clothes, that stripped her off her clothing just to shame her, just to dehumanize her. But what they don't know is you are a woman as this same woman. You have breasts as this same young lady. If you are shaming this same young lady, it means you're shaming yourself indirectly as well. And shame to that man, who saw that her breast was open and was trying to touch her. Shame on all of you, Ibom Air. Shame on you. The federal government, the aviation minister needs to suspend Ibom Air. I think everybody needs to boycott Ibom Air. Everybody needs to stop patronizing them because if they had done this to this young lady, it could have been anybody. It could have been your daughter. It could have been your relative. It could be anybody. And I'm seeing stories of people acknowledging the fact that this air hostess is in fact a very rude air hostess. But because she saw people were filming and she wanted to portray this young lady as unruly, as the villain, she did, she's slapping me, and that was what we saw at first, and we started condemning. And by the way, when this first came out, I was of the opinion that this young lady must be deranged because the video just wasn't making sense to me. It just wasn't making sense, and obviously it was because some pieces and some puzzles were missing. Because only a deranged person will act that way, as we had seen in the previously 2 videos that was released, not knowing that some incidents have happened and they just omitted it. Nobody could be treated that way and you would not react like an erratic person. Anyway, guys, enough of my rant. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section. Festus Keyamo, the aviation minister, has totally condemned what the Arik air staff did by releasing indecent footage of the Ibom Air female passenger comfort. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo, has condemned the release of indecent footage showing Comfort Emerson passenger on Ibom air flight. Keyamo, who directed that whoever released that part of a video among the staff be singled out and sanctioned. The person should lose his or her license forever. The person should not be able to work as an air hostess any longer. I know that air hostess are really polite, but in this Nigeria, I don't know what's going on. People are just so angry for no reason. Why would you strip your fellow human being? Why would you strip your fellow woman? All because of what? Switch phone or no switch phone? Anyway, moving on. The minister in a statement also directed a joint security meeting between relevant agencies next week for better coordination of security measures in such situations. He stated, apart from the indefinite flight ban imposed on the said unruly passenger, both local and international, by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, the police has promptly arraigned her this morning at the Ikeja Magistrates Court for criminal offences and remanded at Kirikiri Prison as she could not provide adequate sureties in court. I have attached the charge sheet and remand order for clarity. We also note the scuffle that took place between the unruly passenger and ground personnel before she was eventually subdued. This was because of her uncooperative attitude. While we support the filming of her recalcitrant behavior as evidence to prosecute her, what is deplorable is to release such evidence containing indecent exposure to the public to ridicule her. That is totally unacceptable to us. We will not fold our arms and tolerate the debasing of womanhood. I have therefore directed that whoever released that part of a video containing the indecent exposure amongst the staff should be singled out and adequately cautioned. I have also directed that the airline must continue to train and retrain their staff in public relations and how to deal with potentially explosive situations in order to diffuse them promptly or nip them in the bud, except when it becomes inevitable. I have also directed a joint security meeting between relevant agencies next week for better coordination of security measures in situations like this or similar ones we witnessed recently. For genuinely aggravated passengers, there are clearly laid down remedies to address grievances. The Consumer Protection Directorate of the NCAA has consistently advertised these remedies, and there is no point trying to take the laws into one's hands that may lead to dire consequences. You all, let's have your total new opinions in the comments section below. Please, I would love to hear from you. What do you all think of this? I totally think that this young lady does not deserve the punishment that she's been given. Kwam One is still roaming free. In fact, he performed at a gig where he was singing Eforijiwa, that is forgive us, forgive me. He was singing forgiveness song. He was able to go to the gig. Someone who stood in front of a plane. And this young lady, the passengers, I have a video on, eyewitness account of what actually transpired. And it's obvious that this airline are just playing the victim card. They are the ones at fault. Imagine off phone, no off phone. You want to now arrest somebody when the plane landed. Like, how? Like how? From where to where? From where to where? When she had already put the phone on flight mode. Don't the air hostess know that there's something called flight mode? And the way that these airlines take switch your phone so seriously, as if you don't switch your phone, the plane is going to crash. I don't understand. As if it's going to put anybody in danger. It's just really sad. This girl does not deserve, what happened to her at all. Before we go, my people, let's just take a look at a couple of reactions online. The first comment I have here is from Joseph, who says, "This is totally wrong. Tearing up a woman's clothes, thereby exposing her privacy, no matter what she may have done. The best thing they're supposed to do is to hand her over to the law enforcement officers for the law to take its course, rather than taking the law into their hands. Those staffs were not well trained." Exactly. Hyacinth Christian says, "You confined her to Kirikiri mixed bound. Security banned her from taking flights within and outside Nigeria, but Oshiomhole and Kwam One are being given security. What a world we are in." Ketensha has said it all. She said it immediately the Kwam One incident happened, that if it were to be an ordinary Nigerian that did what Kwam One did, or if it were to be even her with all her celebrity status, she would be in prison. You can see that all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the other. So it's looking like Kwam One got the preferential treatment, where this young lady is getting the full wrath of the law. You all, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now. Thank you very much for always listening. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.